Welcome to the Harbor Springs Festival of the Book. I'm a poet, a memoirist, and a playwright. They want me to say something unusual or funny about myself. I just got a haircut to make this video. I hadn't had a haircut since 2019. That's kind of funny. I heard about the Harbor Springs Festival just by being in the literary world. It's a good one. And I have a connection to Michigan, specifically to the UP. Every summer in my 30s, I would go to the UP with my then girlfriend, and we'd go swimming. And on the way there, we'd drive there, and I made it a point to swim in all the Great Lakes, which was a real accomplishment, I thought. But specifically the Lake Superior, where I just remember the rocks on the beach being incredibly beautiful. They were really smooth and had these holes through them all. You could string them up like a necklace. Also, I saw the Northern Lights there, which is one of the amazing things of life. I'm here talking about this book. This is the Night Our House Will Catch Fire. It'll have just come out by the time you see this video. It began as a story I'd tell my daughter. When she was 7, she began asking me what I was like when I was 7, what my life was like. And as I began telling her the few stories I remembered, they got stranger and stranger until they took on almost a fairy tale-like quality. So there's a bit of a fairy tale feel to this book. Yeah, that's sort of a good way to describe it. The biggest influences to my work are writers that have figured out a way, or at least try to figure out a way to navigate emotional energy, which I find to be one of the most difficult things to do in any art. Some of the writers that have helped me with that are Jacqueline Woodson, Samuel Beckett, Marguerite Duras, Tilly Olson, James Baldwin. Those are a few that have helped me along the way. I don't usually begin my writing with a question necessarily. Usually it's some inner force that's almost unnameable that gets me to put pen to paper. It might be a bit of language that's just rattling around in my head. It might be just some thing that's hooked on my subconscious in some way. And then the questions will come after that, and the questions are usually, why this thing has a hold on me. If I have a takeaway that I'd like readers to have upon finishing the book, I think it would be to embrace how complex we all are, and to be compassionate toward that complexity. I would like that, if that's possible. Okay, we've come to the rapid fire answer round. They're asking me a bunch of questions, and I'm supposed to answer them very quickly, I guess. So here's a question. The one book I'd like to read again for the first time is Rilke's Dueño Elegies, the Stephen Mitchell translation. If I had to pick one body of water, it would be the ocean all the way, the Atlantic specifically. They gave me a list of ocean, lake, or river, but I'd pick the Atlantic Ocean. True or false? Oxford comma all the way. I said definitely, but I actually had to look up what an Oxford comma was. But I do prefer it now that I know, I'm reminded what it is. Next one. I will always reach for, select plain, peanut, or neither M&M. Well, peanuts are health food, so I'd go for the peanut M&M. Next one. A favorite podcast of late has been The Fall of Civilization, which I just find amazing. They just went over Sumeria, the Sumerian Empire, where language was invented. But I also like Lexicon Valley. John McWhorter talks about the various language issues. And I really love the podcast Dopey, which is for addicts. The books currently on my nightstand are Susan Meinett's Why I Don't Write, Mark Doty's What is the Grass, and Melissa Favellino's Tomboyland. Next one. I'll take, and then they have in parentheses, favorite ethnic cuisine or takeout option here any day of the week. And I'd say Middle Eastern. I could happily eat hummus or mujadra every day. Last one. I do my best reading select in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. Morning. All right. Thank you all. Be well.